We'll be back.
So do you have to steer?
Yeah.
Too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she does it all. Oh, I thought you were pushing her. Good morning. So I just pulled in and parked at Cheer Flea Market. I'm a little bit nervous about getting out and about because I forgot my coat. So we kind of had a crazy morning. Got up at my normal time, which is when we go to work out, and Matt checked his phone and our oldest said, hey, the car oil light's on, it's not working right. So then Matt was like, I gotta deal with this right now. So he went to the gas station to check, well, he checked oil before he left, and then he went to the gas station to get oil. He called me though, and he's like, Brooke, I forgot my wallet. So he didn't want to drive the car back because it wasn't running right. Excuse me. And so he messaged me to bring him the wallet. So I start to bring him the wallet. I get about halfway there and he's like, oh, they take Apple Pay. We're okay. I turn around, come back. And anyway, we're dealing with that. And Matt is coming home and then going to the gym and stuff and blah, blah, blah. But that kind of messed me up. So I already had most of the truck packed. And then I just got the other stuff and walked right out the door. And then I was about maybe 10 minutes away and I'm like, oh, Brooke, you forgot your coat. It is 41 out right now. If you know me, I am always cold. And so I'm very, not excited. I have a stocking cap in here. Normally I have those little hand warmers. Of course I don't have any. I'm looking now and there's a guy walking around with shorts on. So it is going to be beautiful today. Fingers crossed I don't get sunburned. I did bring a hat and I do have sunblock. So I'm excited to see what we find. The very first place I went, opened the truck door, walked towards the first booth. Guess what they had? And I'm like, there's no way it's going to be in my price range because I bought from this guy before. And honestly, some days when I ask him prices, they're good. And some days they're the prices that I would sell stuff at. And so I feel like you just never know with him. So I wasn't too hopeful, but I asked him the price. And then it was one of those times where you are trying to contain your enjoyment, right? You don't want to grab it, give him the money, jump, run, scream, be crazy, ecstatic. So I got that from him, and then I got something else. And then every single other thing that I asked him about was borderline on did I want to spend that much. And it was the first booth I'd been to, and I'd already picked out a couple things, and I'm like, I'll just circle back. By the time I had circled back, every other thing, I guess except for one thing that I'd asked about, had sold. Of course. All right, what's gonna be in the box? I mean, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God. So excited. Also from him, I got a ton of skeleton keys, which pretty much all of the skeleton keys I have in my stash right now are pretty rusty crusty. So I was very excited about this. And then look what it's on. It's on another blanket pin. Score. Here's a cute repurposing idea. Took some salvage, took a croquet. Now you have a little jewelry holder. Look at this one, 20 pounds. Somebody used to have oats in it. It is ginormous.
$2 anything from there to there.
This dealer I know also, he participated in a superintendent search when I was on the school board. He had some basket or a horse blanket pins. I think maybe his cousin, brother-in-law, some other relation had this white enamel pitcher, even though I am trying to downsize that collection. And then this biscuit tin. You can't see it that well, doesn't look like. Or I can't even read it, and I've read it. Crackers, biscuits, cakes, Thomas, and Clark. So to me, it was like the right amount of rusty. I mean, I wish you could see the advertising a little bit better, but I still love the blue color. Hey, my friend Whitney just picked one of these up. I think hers is in better shape. This is very pretty.
See you, kid.
See ya.
This maybe is like a scale basket. The guy thought that maybe they would scoop with it and then put it on the scale. I loved it. Okay, so this suitcase is falling apart and has been duct taped. And inside of it were all of these dolls. So I didn't really want anything. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I could now do something with these doll clothes, but it was $1. So I just went ahead and got it. So in it is this metal cowboy. Pretty sure if I do some research, this thing's gonna be worth something. Maybe he had a lasso or something because there's a hole in there. A little deer pin. This looks like a cast iron piece that you can hang your light from or whatever. These are porcelain, ceramic little tables, I guess. I don't even know what they are. And then I thought these top hats would be good to have for some craft projects, like when I do snowmen and stuff. And then this little wooden horse I thought was cute. And here's another hat. So these things were in there with the dolls. You've got a little wood hammer, mallet. This looks like a leather punch maybe. Here's a sewing needle. Maybe these things have a special name, but whatever that's called. This is something else, some kind of drill, something special. And then this I thought was trash. And then I thought, oh, it's a hat pin, but it's a little like Chinese doll. What do you call those when they have their faces painted? But I don't know what that is exactly. I should put that in there. And a metal shoe horn. Oh, and then this is gonna be hard for me to share. Let me get 2 hands. So it is ripped a little bit, but the goal is to not let it rip anymore. The fact that it was in that suitcase, oh, it says Topeka, Kansas, Arthur Caper, and that it actually lasted and is in as good a condition as it is. I mean, spit it out, Brooke. Is amazing. It is like a yard long, if that used to be a thing. when it wasn't people. But how gorgeous. I think I'm gonna let it roll the other way, and that way the damaged end is in the inside and it shouldn't rip anymore. Well, this is something different. So a bunch of people have signed class of March 81. They signed a croc. Interesting. Super hard to read.
It is.
All right, check out these awesome marshmallow tins. This one says Fairy Queen, Kansas City. And it's $2.25. And then this one is equally as cool. Butt marshmallow. These are awesome. And then she also has a cool big peanut butter one, but we can't tell what it says. T-Moon, R-Moon. This one says Sterling, Illinois. 35. This lady always has amazing things, and look at all of her Christmas. And she always has a lot of Halloween. Of course, Johnson caught my eye. And then look at this awesome display for her cards. Not cards, for her sacks. You're fine. All right, this lady, she always kills it with her displays. And of course, she has my kind of stuff.
These are the glasses that I bought at that antique style.
Yeah, it's a different color.
How's it going?
Hey.
Yeah, I'll come by and see what you got. All right. Hey, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Have you ever seen anything like this? It's a pillow purse. Okay, so we are at Lisa's booth, and she actually is in my coaching group, and her booth looks amazing. So this piece, very tempted to get. I'm just trying to think where I could put it. And that piece looks like an organ topper maybe. Also gorgeous. But her stuff looks great. So when Watchier got new owners, they started an early bird on Thursday, but this happens sometimes. Like, all of these spots should be full, but they're not. So those people, they're all paid for spots, but they might not come until tonight. So early bird is good because you're getting to shop the booths that are open first, but then there's a lot not set up or not open. So I make a lot of loops during the day. My technique is to just go around to my favorite booths at first, and then after that I kind of am more systematic and go a row at a time so that I at least hit every booth once, and then that way I get my favorite booths twice. This is a lot like one I just bought. So luckily today I had a stocking cap in my truck. This is actually an LED light. I've had a lot of people ask me. I think that people think that it's a recorder. And then I shared that I needed a little hat, and I did get it, and it is awesome. It's a little bit tight, it's stuck in my brain. So I'm gonna have hubby put it on, even though his head is only slightly larger than mine. So our kids have giant craniums. This one even came with the box. This is breakfast. Green, divided, and lightweight. I really like it. All right, these greens are killing me. I think I need that for $3. And this one says spice tin for 15. If you watched my video where I was shopping brass armadillo and I can't remember what it was called, a Starlight marshmallow tin maybe. So that dealer also sets up at Cheer, and these are the things that I got from her. So green goodness. She's thinking it is a spice jar because she has a bigger one like this in her booth and it has all the little containers inside of it. This one, however, does not. But hello, the color is gorgeous. By that, she had a lot of good green. Was this Keebler one. Again, awesome color. Another super cute one. It's missing this little thing, but it's only 20. It has these different slides I haven't seen. This guy always has amazing stuff. Wow, this mirror is gorgeous. So it's a new mirror with some salvaged pieces for $1.95. Love it.
Nice.
I like the spider. I think that's cute.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, isn't that neat?
Yeah, that was very cool. There's some stuff up there.
Well, you'll never know what you'll see people getting. Everything from a weed eater to motorcycles. Well, thanks for doing that. Let me get a plug for you. What's your business?
Oh, that's the warrant. It says right on the side of the trailer.
All right.
There you go.
Where's Let's?
South of Muscatine. Well, whenever I see a squeaky wheel, I got.
I don't think I've ever seen one of these all together, and I didn't even know that there's a piece there. This guy has really cool good stuff. And then I got this cute little green crackled, creamer probably. It's not marked, so I'll need to research it a little bit. Okay, so I'm loving this pleasure chest. And then I love the coloring on this rusty one. Then I got some Rusty Crusty from a girl or a couple girls. So I just really liked this cooler. It's freaking disgusting, but I loved the pattern. And then of course I loved the green scale. This one caught my eye. It's super cute. I wish it was green. But it's a cute size and I could always paint it. I'm gonna think about that one.
Had to have West to see the wrap. We're actually pulling ahead of cat. So
Check out this paint job. I told the guys one of them needed to fess up to painting this, but it's only $3. Oh my goodness. This is only $45. Looks like there was green underneath it. And this one's sold. All right, this booth has 3 of the little teapots I collect. I grabbed this little kid dustpan and this little pewter pitcher. All right, these are kind of cute. A little bit of pink there, but. So I don't think I ever realized how these clipped on to a casserole dish. I'd be scared to carry it. Really like this first aid. Never heard that before.
I've only had one brave soul venture in. Otherwise, they stay out.
That's cool.
'Cause I
You
guess
want
hornets
to
kill wasps.
plug your business and tell me what you are?
Chalk and Baker. If you go on Facebook, you can see it. I do a lot of chalk couture.
Cool. So tell us again what you're doing with your bags up here.
Oh, they're brown paper bags just wadded up and hanging, and they keep the wasps out of
Yeah,
the tents. They think they're hornets' nests.
That's cool. Very awesome.
I want to spray chemicals.
Yeah. I mean, this cute little cabinet's $40. It's just precious. I don't know, $40 seems, oh, it's probably $140. That's it. So I was like, damn, $40 is cheap. So this needs a lot of love. The drawers need worked on. This little piece goes up here like this. So eventually it'll be cute.
Yeah.
Lots of memories of these. This is a very cool idea. Look at all the little bits and pieces they put in there.
And we're holding up traffic. Yeah, what the hell?
So these are all window grates, and I'm thinking that they would look awesome on my stairway wall where I have the framed vintage wallpaper. I might put the wallpaper behind these panels, or I might not. I can't decide, but let me show you the other side. Weather, right? I mean, oh my goodness, this is so cute. No mirror, but it is pink inside. OMG, look at this! I've never seen a green this color, and I've never seen, what do you call these, openers like that before. And hello, it's pink inside. So there's no mirror. It has a little bit of a smell, but I mean, probably if you just clean it, it would be fine. But super, super cute. Probably a keeper. And then this one, do you know what it is? One, this one also has amazing hinges, so you can lock it. That one I already have. So your hint as to what it is this little door. It is an artist box. So the, what do you call it, pallets or things that they're working on would slide into these little slots so that you didn't have to open the whole thing to get them out. So I'm super excited about this one. It has a great look, and I love the latches, or whatever you call these things, and the leather handle. It's beautiful. Okay, these little folk art chairs made out of cans, I've got a girl on the hunt for them, and so that's why I got these. They used to have like some kind of styrofoam, or some of them did. The guy had a ton of them, but they were all bent willy-nilly. But I think for the most part you could bend them back. Now these are a cool color. I think it says $20 for the set. Not cast iron, just metal. These are super unique. Calling it a day. Last load pickup. So there's a Kleenex here, and I thought it was maybe mine, and I was going to throw it away. But I touched it. There's lots of Kleenexes. I'm really hoping somebody didn't wipe with it. Dinner on the way home is a Beach Club by Jimmy Jones. Okay, one place I got a metal mug rack, and then at another place I got another metal mug rack. One is olive green, one is rusty. My friend Jennifer is looking for some stamps, so I grabbed her this big one. I know she's gonna love it. For the most part, all of them that I tried to turn around will turn, and they're pretty much just numbers. Looks like there's some dollars and cents, but not words or letters. Also at that booth, I grabbed this masher, and I grabbed this horse muzzle, I guess you call it. Really, I thought it was to feed them, like keeps hay in it and then they can keep eating, but it can be whatever you want it to be. Tag on this one said a towel holder. It seems like a small towel, and it is pretty tarnished here on the bottom, but it was a great price, a whole 50 cents. Okay, at another booth, I got this salt box. So I'm bummed because it's gotten rubbed. I think when he hauled it to Watch Here, it got rubbed because it just looks fresher and not like it's been there for a while. This is metal. I'm not sure I would feel comfortable hanging it on the wall because it's freaking heavy. And you know why? It has a whole glass insert in it. I mean, isn't that neat? I've never seen anything like it. The guy had never seen anything like it. So I paid a decent amount of money for it, but I thought it was super, super duper unique. Okay, I saw this the first time I was in the booth, and then I went back around, and it was still there. So this time I looked at it closer and actually spent a little bit of time chatting with my girlfriend Stephanie, who has a shop in Pella. And obviously I love the color, but look at the base. I mean, I love the wood, I love the color, and I just love that it's wood. It's just so unique. There were a couple booths with turtle shells, and I went ahead and grabbed this one. It's nice and big. It looks like somebody maybe has already sealed it and put some stuff on the inside, which I've never done with any of the other ones that I've had. And also from that booth, I got this little blue thermos. Okay, is anybody else noticing a theme? I like what I like. So this bottom one is a bread box, and there's actually a shelf in it. So that's pretty awesome. Oh, and I got this dustpan from the same vendor. along with this feeder, which I love because it can hook onto something. And I got pie grabber. And I'm thinking same booth, I got the smasher. And then this one, and this one, and this one I got at the last place I went to. I'd been there many times, but I actually spotted this one for the first time when I went live. And then he had others, so I grabbed them. This one, I'm wondering if I can strip it because that is original. So I might play with it, I might not, but lots of funny stories to share from this booth. Got this one at another booth. This spike, can never have too many of these. I shared recently how you can display your collars with this, and I've shared many times putting the long skinny Christmas ornaments on it as well. This awesome picture I got for cheap because of that chip, but hey, it goes with everything else that I've got. You know me and jar grabbers and green, so I got another one of those. And then have you ever seen a masher like this? So I'm guessing this goes down in one of those cones, like a strainer, colander, sieve, masher, juicer, whatever you want to call it. But I've never seen one so freaking pointy, and it's little. And mind you, can you tell that I'm a little bit red? I put sunblock on twice and I had a hair tie on. So my whole body would look like that if I hadn't put sunblock on twice. This one kind of had a funny story. It's pretty beat up, but it's green. And the lady was like, hey, my husband's at the bathroom, I'll make you a deal. And I said, okay, like half off kind of deal? And she's like, yep. So was in the right place at the right time for that one. I got another thermos. This one is a little bit bigger than the other one I got. And then there were there were a lot of secretary drawers. And you guys know that before I moved, I had so many. I sold all but 2 sets, I think. And then I've already bought some more. They're really big. The other set I bought was really big. This one is a small one. So I am very excited about this one too. Love egg baskets. I haven't found any that are affordable lately, so I grabbed this one. These make nice ways to layer. Like you can put a stoneware crock in there, just as one idea of things to do with it.